規約により、本機は検索結果の真実性、信頼性を保証するものではありません。詳しくはスターピース電機にお問い合わせください。
下手に動く。生死虚実、一年のマナリ、同点元気、超無一角。俺が守る。難攻不落。
眠るといいわ。
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
弱き者のために。
重傷ね。逃がさない。うちに出くわすなんてついてない。
ランス戦闘準備。難攻不落。
お注射の時間よ。命の重みを味わいなさい。
生死虚実、一年のマナリ、同点元気、超無一角。やり先に火を。炎の槍を断ち切れ。今さら後悔しても遅い。
殴ったね。
俺が守る。弱き者のために。
言うことを聞かないのは悪。重傷ね。
争いに意味はない。
間に合ったよね。ほんの気持ちよ。気にしないで。気をつけるわ。 うち今回は足を引っ張ってないでしょ。
いつスターピース電気に行かれますか？チャーリーがカレンダーにリマインダーを生成します。いつスターピース電気。
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。生死虚実、一年のマナリ、同点元気、超無一角。
うちってばなかなかやるじゃん。
俺が守る。弱き者のために。
眠るといいわ。逃がさない。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくれ。
争いに意味だ。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
ちに出くわすなんてついてないね。ほら
難攻不落。
生死休日一年のマナイ同点球技超無一角。
お注射の時間よ。重症ね。
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。今だ。
動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。逃がさない。
ランス戦闘準備。弱き者のために。
言うことを聞かないのは眠るといいわ。
争いに意味はない。
うちの出番。うちがいるんだから負けないよ。たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
俺が守る。難攻不落。
命の重みを味わいなさい。
生死虚実一年のマナイ同点球技超無一角。
うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。殴ったね。
ランス戦闘準備。
重傷ね。
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
逃がさない。うちの出番。ほら殴ったね。
俺が守る。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきを食らえ。
攻撃のチャンスだ。槍先に火を。炎の槍を助け。ランス戦闘準備。
お注射の時間よ。眠るといいわ。
生死虚実一年のマナイ同点球技超無一角。今日の所持もアーカイブに記録する予定だ。
लिसेंस, आपने कार जीती है। कार? हाँ, बस। लिसेंस, आपने कार जीती है। कार? हाँ, बस।
Time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and will be leaving Urillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me? I remember. Fire.
I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurela 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet. Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now. The meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun.
Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe. course.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1. Three against 2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hong, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Starskin Fin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Now you know how I feel when you copy me.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
It's getting late. Where to now?
It's getting late. Where to now? It's getting late.
It's 100% true.
Wow.
Where did they get to? Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up. Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. Order whatever you like. There's something. Looks like we're not the only one. Anyway. Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now. How can I put it? If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hong came here on that train. The Astral Express, right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers? Well, it's just... the dust has settled now. The Stellaron problem has been resolved, and... Cocolia... Forget it. It's nothing. Forget I said anything. You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Belobog after a few years, right? Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance. I knew I could count on you.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang? Or Pom Pom? Who's the best one to ask? Let's send a message to Himiko.
Come around and have a look.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
I know. Let me think about it. Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it. Hey! You're taking his side already?
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards, but Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klapoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval. Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research, but her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well-versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected. I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing. Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klapoth Fort and sighing all day either. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klapoth Fort.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds, but there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be
Colia.
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right. It does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Vanya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's... I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do...
I will. Thank you. I assume you heard our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klpoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other. Well, it'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name, the Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short. Not really, no. She was a military history major, very different from what I was doing. Still, we hung out every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would... I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh. That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back. There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Japard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with him. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already. Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished reading it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should...
I'll think about it. Well, let's see.
It's a family heirloom.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills?
Here we go again. You don't have to do everything she tells you.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. So, I'll leave this one. I knew you were a reliable... Think about it.
Well done for putting up with her for this.
job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the land. The records tell that... Of course. After all... Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Kokolia a long time ago. I came up with the design quick as lightning.
If it was a gift...
I don't think we lived in the same... That's how things were. I was always looking for... And that's the only Kokolia. She put it all out of her mind. Me. You know... But that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones.
How did the You know something?
I never knew your guitar...
Will of preservation!
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. As for the...
Snowman's paw... And...
yeah.
It's the only place...
Hey! Anyway, that should be everything. Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and... No. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go.
No, it's not that. I've heard there are since you're leaving one way or the...
Even at a time like this... Alright, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work...
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you... You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane guards will face less resistance. Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. I drank all the...
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt. There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters... Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form.
Mr. Yun, fall back!
life-saving beauty from the beast.
I have no interest.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment? You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Defend the weak.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
You can't run! Try that again!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
You're in bad shape.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now. I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask. That's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see?
The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one.
Good evening, happy.
Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right? I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here. Take the barge to
YouTube ने
Starsky
नोटिफिकेशन
and we'll be
ही नहीं
safe.
दिया। हाँ YouTube का भी कभी-कभी अलग से रोचा रहता है।
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your cloud knights. If it weren't...
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Time to go on the offensive. Defend the weak.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Try that again.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
ये मेरा अकाउंट है क्या? नहीं मेरा अकाउंट है। मुझे लेवल 30 पे पहुंचना है आज।
It's too late to repent.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
क्या करूँ मुझे भी तो अपना करना है ना
My turn.
नहीं तो मैं तुम्हारा कर सकता हूँ आज कोई नहीं आया वही जो तुमने बोला कि क्या मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ YouTube ने नोटिफिकेशन नहीं भेजा
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Leave me alone.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
आ जाएगा ऐसे भी ओ भाई बॉस बैटल
Carefully.
Not a scratch. Merciful Medicus.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Indestructible. Lamps ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Step aside. I have no interest.
Try that again.
A miracle.
वो भाई ये एक गलत बात है
With me out here, how can we lose?
अभी तुमने एक चीज नोटिस किया, वो लिटरली मेरे को डैमेज करते ना तो हील कर रहता है। इसके बाद कर रहा था हमने। हाँ
Savor the vigor of it.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
बात तो नहीं, प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रहा है पता है? देखो फिर से रिवाइव हो रहा है भाई। अभी एनिमी बहुत खतरनाक बन गया है। और ये बड़ा वाला जो है ना, वो लिटरली मुझे डैमेज करता है और वो अपने को हील कर लेता है। भाई ऐसा कोई कैरेक्टर चाहिए।
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
मेन कैरेक्टर का ना बर्स्ट का जो है ना मल्टीपल एनिमी के लिए अच्छा है, सिंगल टारगेट के लिए इतना कुछ अच्छा नहीं है।
Nice teamwork.
Please don't win.
Lance at the ready.
Fracture! You're in bad shape. You can't run!
Secret of the safe.
Your channel trending on Genshin UID. Oh, अच्छा। बट कोई आ तो नहीं रहा है। आता भी तो फिर चैट नहीं करता, पता नहीं क्यों, उनको क्या प्रॉब्लम है।
Look, that's the barge I was talking about. Don't fret. All Amicacetors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
और एक चीज़ मैं तुम्हें बताऊँ, पूरा मत लो, ठीक है? कुछ बंदे आते, ठीक है? आने के बाद ना, ठीक है, पूछते हैं कि भाई गिव अवे कब है, कैसे पार्टिसिपेट करना है। उसके बाद जब मैं उनको बोलता हूँ ना, भाई तुम्हें पॉइंट चाहिए, उसके बाद ये करना है, भाई वो भाग जाता है। तो भाई तुम मेरे को सपोर्ट नहीं करोगे, मैं तुम्हें कैसे सपोर्ट करूँगा? नहीं तो देखो, अगर मैं बिना पॉइंट का किसी को भी, अगर हर किसी को सपोर्ट गिव अवे में पार्टिसिपेट करूँगा ना, तो अनफेयर हो जाएगा। जो लिटरली जो डेली स्ट्रीम देखता है, जिनको पॉइंट वगैरह अपने लिए अर्न करता है, और अगर एक बंदा आया पहले दिन आके भाई वो वेल्किन में लेके चला गया, तो उसलिए अनफेयर हो जाएगा ना।
You definitely sound like a what was it again? Oh, Amicaciter. By which I mean nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
मेरा आज डाटा नहीं बचा.
She was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
मुझे भी ना एक टाइम को ऐसे प्रॉब्लम होता था भाई नेट का जब मुझे भी इतना लिमिटेड नेट मिलता था.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead. That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Oh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it. But we haven't done anything wrong.
March is right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're hiding something. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do it.
डिस्कॉर्ड पे पिन कोड बॉट ऐड कर लो. डिस्कॉर्ड पिन कोड बॉट है. वो लाइव स्ट्रीम तो मैसेज नहीं देता ठीक से, पता नहीं क्यों. व्हाट इज So please be careful. Okay, मैं लेवल 30 पे पहुंच सकता हूँ. मुझे कितना चाहिए? 300 XP चाहिए. ओके, लेट्स गो. हाँ, सेट नहीं कर पाए शायद. मैंने एक बंदे को दिया था वो सब कुछ करने के लिए. ठीक है, उसी ने सब कुछ सेट किया था. ओके, लेट्स गो. लेवल 30 बैटल.
Never heard of it. The truth of life and death.
कौन?
Instant.
ट्विस्ट नाम का एक बंदा है इसके स्क्वाड पे, देखो मॉडरेटर पे।
Time to go on the
Try hard
offensive.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Time to go on the offensive. Defend the weak.
Naughty children, savor the vigor of life.
Lance ablaze.
Flaming lance. Forward. Step aside. I have no interest in. Clemency? Never heard of it.
My turn. What's this?
Time to go on the offensive.
Nap time.
Try that again.
हाँ मेरे को मॉडरेटर देके रिमूव कर देना, मैं सेटअप कर दूँगा। हाँ रिमूव क्यों कर दूँ, मेरे को उससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। ठीक है
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
You have the worst luck running into.
Time to go on the offensive. Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of life.
Too late to repent.
और कितना बाकी है?
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. What's this?
Time to go on the offensive.
Fracture!
That'll take nap time.
खत्म और
Step
लास्ट
aside. I have no
round.
interest in stoking conflict.
You have the worst luck
Lance
running into.
ablaze.
Flaming lance. Forward!
लेट्स गो। लेवल 30 पे तो पहुंच गया ना। लेट्स गो। मुझे अभी वो यार एक्साइटमेंट या पार्ट 2 कहाँ पे जाना है? ट्रायल मैं लेवल अप कर सकता हूँ क्या? नहीं कर सकता भाई। ये वाला एनिमी बहुत मारने वाला है यार। मैं इस पे सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर भी यूज नहीं कर सकता, मेरा लगने वाला है। एक मिनट, मैं कैरेक्टर के साथ कुछ कर सकता हूँ? इसमें डेली कमीशन होता है क्या? हाँ इसमें डेली कमीशन होता है। इसका डेली कमीशन बहुत इजी है। लाइट इन्हांस नहीं कर सकता इसका। नो इसका सर्च कर सकता हूँ। मेरे पास ये नहीं है। देखता हूँ कैसा होता है। ओके किसके पास जाओ पहले वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा। इसके पास जाता हूँ।
This will strengthen our position.
No.
Judgment away.
Judgment away.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
The redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Damage भाई
Stay right there while I give you a present. You're annoying.
I'm on guard.
I try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
For your sins.
Try that again.
You're in bad shape.
Guardian Shadow.
You can't run.
बहुत मार रहा है ये।
I'm on guard. Fracture! Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
मैंने एक चीज गलत कर दिया। मुझे अपना बर्स्ट यूज नहीं करना चाहिए था।
Try that again.
It's too late to repent.
प्लीज बर्स्ट रेडी हो जाना।
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
मेरा अभी तक का सबसे हाईएस्ट डैमेज।
You can't run.
I'm okay.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
गर्ल फॉर गर्ल फॉर नहीं।
Lance at the ready.
Time for. You're in bad shape.
मर जा यार। मुझे हील करना था।
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
एक मिनट मैं इधर से हील कर सकता हूँ क्या? मार्च 7 के नॉर्मल महीने पर के लिखा मार्च 7 का जो है ना फॉलो अप अटैक है। ठीक है मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ। जब भी कोई भी तुम्हारे टीममेट का अगर किसी के पास भी अगर शील्ड आता है ना, ठीक है, तो मार्च अगर उस शील्ड कैरेक्टर को कोई एनिमी डैमेज करता है ना, तो मार्च 7 एक फॉलो अप अटैक करता है। ठीक है जो कि नॉर्मल अटैक करता है। ओके इधर पे फ्लेम चाहिए।
This will strengthen our position.
मुझे
Move carefully.
Shit.
Just a little something.
मैं ना देख नहीं रहा हूँ ठीक से.
Nice teamwork.
Move carefully.
Yeah.
The truth of life and death.
हाँ समझ गया गर्ल पावर. हाँ गर्ल पावर ही समझ लो.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of them.
The time's now.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run.
देखा जब भी शील्ड कैरेक्टर को डैमेज करता है ना वो फॉलो अप अटैक करता है.
Naughty children, don't lessen nap time.
Step aside. I have no. The time is now.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Try that again.
Time to go on the offensive.
Fracture.
Time for a savor the vigor of them.
विंड रेजिस्टेंस है इसके पास बहुत खतरनाक बना.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
हो तो जाएगा इसीलिए.
Nice teamwork.
The truth of life and death revealed in this sanctuary.
मैंने ना एक चीज नोटिस किया इस गेम को ना जिसने भी जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट खेला है ये गेम को ना थोड़ा इजी रहेगा उनके लिए समझना. डैमेज कर रही है.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Indestructible.
Nap time.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Defend the weak.
UI सेम है सारे सब कुछ सेम नहीं बहुत कुछ सिमिलर है ठीक है इसलिए मतलब ज़्यादा इजी है उसको समझना कि भाई क्या है तुम्हें क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. इसलिए ना बहुत कुछ ऐसा इजी हो गया कि तुमने जो जो गलती तुमने जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट में अगर किया है ना वो चीज़ सेम चीज़ तुम इसमें कभी नहीं करने वाला हो.
The truth of life and death revealed in this sanctuary is but a vision.
देखो गर्ल पावर गर्ल ने मार दिया मार्च 7.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
जैसे कि ट्रैवलर को बिल्ड करना. लेट्स गो. फ्री का माल पानी मिल रहा है. ये क्या है? फिर भी ना बहुत कुछ नया है, ठीक है, तो वो चीज़ थोड़ा समझने में थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, और वो चीज़ ना डिस्कवर करना भी ना थोड़ा सा फन रहता है। ओके, डिफीट एनिमी ऑब्टेन करके एसेंशियल मटेरियल। ओके, ये अभी है वर्ल्ड बॉस अनलॉक हो गया। देखो वर्ल्ड बॉस अनलॉक हो गया मेरा। सिंथेसाइज। ओके, मैं समझ गया। 3 लगता है ना। मेल पे क्या आया है? इनविटेशन टू जॉइंट प्रोजेक्ट। ओह, हेलो टेलवेज योर प्रोजेक्ट एडवेंचर काउंसिल जॉइंट। क्या मैं बेटा के लिए साइन अप करूँ क्या? ओके, आप के लिए छोड़ दो, इसमें बाद में साइन अप करूँगा। फ्री विश है क्या? नहीं, अचीवमेंट। वो मतलब जो से बेटा टेस्टिंग के लिए। क्लारा आपको ओके, नेमलेस ओनर। एसन सिंथेसाइज। चार चाहिए था ना, मैं 5 बना लेता हूँ। फ्री का विशेष दे दो मुझे। ड्रेस। अभी ना ये सारी चीज़ बहुत प्रॉब्लमेटिक बनने वाला है। भाई मटेरियल इकट्ठे करो, वो करो। ये मुझे बहुत फार्म करना पड़ेगा, ये ना बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर में यूज़ करता है। मैं एटलीस्ट ये बॉस मटेरियल है। या बॉस मटेरियल। बॉस टाइम।
We need a strategy. Will of preservation!
Move carefully.
I'm okay. You can't run!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of life.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
You're in bad shape.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now. Step aside. I have no...
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze.
Flaming lance. Forward!
That'll take more. Savor the vigor of life.
My turn.
Lance at the ready.
Fracture!
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
You can't run!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Indestructible.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary is but a vision. The time is now.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You have the worst luck running into me.
Defend the weak.
Nap time.
You can't run! Try that again! Watch this!
Naughty
Lance
children,
ablaze.
don't listen.
Flaming lance. Forward!
फाइनली मर गया। अरे उसके पास विंड रेजिस्टेंस बहुत हाई है ना। रिड्यूस डैमेज टेकन आफ्टर बिगिनिंग। ओके ये चाहिए 4। इसमें ना एक चीज़ अच्छा है पता है कि भाई मुझे क्राफ्टिंग टेबल पे जाना नहीं पड़ता है। इधर कोई लेवल अप कर सकता हूँ क्या? टैलेंट लेवल अप करो, ये लेवल अप करो, लेवल अप करो। मेरे पास है नहीं। मेन कैरेक्टर का लेवल अप कर सकते हो क्या? अभी भी 8000 नहीं हुआ। ओके हाँ, इधर पे एक मिशन देखा था मैंने। इनहांस 4 रेलिक लेवल 9। ओके ये ऑलरेडी 10 है। हाँ फुल करो स्टैंडर्ड बैनर पे ही सही। हाँ नहीं, मेरा कोई फुल करने का मन नहीं है। ओके स्पीड clear memory stage of 9 forgetting all character. Level 50 तो है। ओके 4 कैरेक्टर इनहांस लाइट कौन लेवल। अरे हाँ लाइट कौन भी लेवल अप करना है ना। इनहांस कर सकता हूँ। फाइनली 8000 हो गया यार। एक और 5 चाहिए यार, 5 मिल जाएगा ना तो फिर मैं वो कर सकता हूँ, क्या बोलते हैं, एक 5 स्टार लाइट कौन ले सकता हूँ। एक मिनट, मेरे पास 1400 है।
It's getting late. Where to now?
ओके, और कौन सा चाहिए था, ये वाला ना। ये मुझे मिल नहीं रहा है यार। वर्ल्ड करेंसी एडवेंचर मिशन, इसका एडवेंचर मिशन मुझे मिल ही नहीं रहा है, ये क्या है। अबे यार, क्या मैं वर्ल्ड 3 कर सकता हूँ?